They are looking north at Billet Lane, where Tom's on his driving test and meets Red chasing Johnny, coming the other way. The camera position would have been just down by where those other vehicles are parked down there. As he comes around that corner and starts going up there. Left hand side, there's two spots where they probably stuck him in the ditch and then just pulled it back out again. I take it they had another tow. They used another truck just to pull him out the ditch after he swerves to miss him. There we are. So and just a little ways along there is Langley Country Park car park. I believe where they ran off the road was just before that. I just round that corner. We are heading north on Billet Lane, just north of the junction with Bell something road that's just behind us. And this is where Tom on his driving test is coming up here, and he meets Red chasing Johnny, who run him off the road. Two likely spots where he was taken off the road, where you could put a lorry in a ditch and then pull it back out again. One place right about there you could have used, and just before the car park there's another space right about here somewhere. There you go. You can put him in the ditch there as well. And that's probably the two spots where, one of those two places where he went in the ditch, I would say. Just go through the car park and turn around. I was going to park in here, but it's so expensive. I don't think I'll bother. Yeah, it's £2.70 for the first 3 hours. So if you want to park for 5 minutes, it costs you £2.70 to park here in Langley Country Park. And then we'll go back the other way. That Red and Johnny were going. Patrick McGowan and Sean Connery. And this is the way that they were heading when they met Tom coming the other way. And once again, spaces where he likely run him off the road would be right about there on the right hand side, and possibly right there on the right hand side as well. Either of those two places would have run him off the road. Probably the second one I just mentioned just then. And then we're going back to the junction with Hawkswood Lane. This is where the camera position was, around about here. And then we also see Johnny coming across, we see Tom coming across open fields before he reaches there. The camera would have been right about here because he's coming around that corner and these are all open fields. So they were back then. You can see across them. Well, there's still open fields now, but the hedge is in the way. And he's come up from Trenches Lane. Where I think they went into the field when his brakes failed. Could be wrong. This is a junction here with Hollybush Lane. Not that you can get anywhere anymore. It's just fly tipping and concrete blocks that have blanked it off. But they might have gone into the field on the right hand side, possibly. So that road, that junction doesn't exist anymore. That's gone now. Just around the corner is the junction with Trenches Lane, just down here. continues off to the right hand side down there as they come around here. This is back on the opening scene again now, where they're showing the credits as the lorry drives along. Comes up, we got to turn right, so go back to Langley, to the road where they carry on, and just going across there. I'll tell you what, I'll go that way. I'll just redo it again. That was one complete road. It's Hollow Hill Lane. That's where there's a standard car parked here that he drives round. And then it goes left into Langley Park Road. So what I mentioned in my opening scene video, that's a dead end. And it comes up here. And continues up that way, but that is a dead end up there. So we come back onto the main, or the new road now. Holding up red to give Tom a bit of a head start. You see him heading north here down Hawkswood Lane and going across the ford there just for a few brief moments. It's actually where he would have come from. It's just right about there. We come down the hill, but we don't see that part. We just see this little bit here where the camera is at the junction of where my car's parked at the moment. Shows you where the camera was, and it goes through the water there, just very briefly. And we carry on up to the top there, because there's another location that we can find where it joins up with Fulmer Lane. Looking south at the start of Hawkswood Lane, we see Tom coming towards us, and he's going around virtually a U-bend. Here's the U-bend, where it joins on with Fulmer Lane, where he starts now heading south. So the camera would be right about here somewhere. And we see him disappear. We see him disappear off down Fulmer Lane, just where this car's going to come. So